All right. Hello. Good evening, or whatever time you're watching this. I know you may be thinking. This banana looks a little ugly, right? But it's what's on the inside that counts. Am I right? Look at this. Beautiful as ever. Don't judge a book by its cover. This has been one of life lessons on Ant's World. Delicious. But no, seriously, we're here to talk about the monkey. So the monkey, my yellow shirt and everything. The monkey was a movie that highly disappointed me. That's right. This is the first flop of cinema cocktails, and I couldn't be more sad about this. I really couldn't, because I was very hyped for this movie. I could not wait for the monkey. And the reason why is because it's directed by Oz Perkins, who just is coming off of Longlegs last year, which was very hype, and wasn't my favorite, but it was a lot of people's favorites, and I can understand why. It was different. It was something that felt like breath of fresh air. But the monkey did not execute that all the way through, and I'll get into that. But listen, first off, let me start off with the positives, right? Theo James, who plays one of the main characters, one of the best parts of the movie, in my opinion, was him. Right, he was the narrator for the first half, which was my favorite part of the movie. Not even first half, more like first 4 or 5 minutes. But he narrated it, which I thought he did really well in. And then he played two different people as twins. I loved his look to him. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have a mullet and he has a mullet, right? But apart from that, I just think he did a great job playing this awkward guy who is also awkward in a different way. Because he has a reason to be. He's paranoid for just everyone dying around him. And I really liked him. I think he did a great job, as well as Tatiana Maslany. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I hate She-Hulk, but she killed it when she was in the movie as playing the mother. I think she did she was I don't know. She gave me this energy that just felt good for the lesson or the vibe of the movie per se. So yeah, I think she did great as well. Oz Perkins, like I said earlier, he's one of those directors that's kind of trending right now. From Longlegs, he did Gretel and Hansel. Yes, not Hansel and Gretel, but Gretel and Hansel. And, he seems to be, someone that's, kind of making horror movies and, kind of, doing them in different ways. And so this was a follow-up to Longlegs. And, one of the reasons why I was so excited was because of that. So, it's unfortunate. Just going to look at my notes over here. But what can I say apart from often this movie felt like it was really repetitive. It felt like it had too much ridiculous factor to it. It got a little too silly in the end. And the story could have been really well executed. The lesson was awesome. It was hey, in life people just die and that's what happens, right? It's that whole thing where the box says lifelike because it's like life. And so I thought that was really cool. Something that I always say hey, things happen. It is what it is, right? But then it just started to forget everything else. It really did, And, I don't know. I just felt like there was a lot of open questions. And not in a good way towards the end of the movie. Things just did not make sense at the end of the movie at all. It just seems like they just ran out of time and they needed to finish it. But, I liked how it was different than Longlegs. And showed that there was more of a comedy aspect to it than how Longlegs was strictly thriller and drama. This one had a lot of comedy, had a lot of gore, which I felt was pretty good in the first half, and then it got just way too silly. Someone just explodes, like in SpongeBob. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But yeah, no. Apparently, this isn't even the last we'll see of Oz Perkins this year. There's set to be another movie released in October. Also, believe it or not, starring Tatiana Maslany, and so we'll see how that goes. It's called The Keeper. Listen, you sold me. I'm still gonna go check it out. I love horror, and I felt like Longlegs was pretty good. Not my favorite. I didn't understand why everyone was so hype about it, in my opinion, but I still feel like it was good enough to go see more of this director's work, and I'm excited to see what The Keeper is. Hopefully, it doesn't let me down like the monkey, but we'll find out. But if I were you, I'd probably wait till this gets on the streaming sites and services than watching it in theaters, in my opinion. I felt like there was a lot left to be, a lot left to be wanted out of this movie. But maybe that's just my opinion. I could be just one big hater. People did like this movie. I feel like they all said the same about how the first half was great, and then it kind of just like, you know, fizzed out. But if you definitely want to go check it out, I wouldn't say go against that. I would just say, me personally, I felt like it could have been a lot better, and I was a lot more excited than what I got in return. But that's my fault. That's the curse of, like, you know, hyping yourself up, anticipating movies. It's like, that's kind of what happens when you are too excited for something, you know? So maybe next time I'll have my expectations down low when I see the next one of his movies. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're going to be making a Bananas Alexander. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Let me just make sure I have that right. Yeah, Banana Alexander. And we're going to show you how to make that on Cinema Cocktails. That's what we got up next. Because The Monkey is the title of the movie. And monkeys like bananas. Unless we've been wrong about that this whole time. But I'm almost positive that's a fact. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm excited to make this drink because this is a nice little dessert drink to go with, like, your dessert banana. What's your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit's banana. I don't know about you guys, but I've been told that's crazy. But listen, I go bananas for bananas.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyways. Banana Alexander, very simple cocktail. It's got 3 ingredients. You're gonna need your cognac. Some Hennessy, baby. Let's go. I actually don't even think I've had Hennessy ever by itself. I've had Henny White, which is pretty good, but Hennessy, just Hennessy. I don't know. Let me try this, John, real quick. A little sip of that. That sweet elixir. Here we go. Oh yeah, that'll put some hair in your chest. You know, cognac's supposed to be French. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's the case. All right, so boom. First ingredient, you're gonna want 1.5 ounce of Henny, baby. Let's go. Almost there. All right, put that in the shaker. Up next, banana liqueur. That's right. It's called Banana Alexander for a reason. It's gonna taste like bananas. Put 1 ounce of banana liqueur in there. Made a little bit of a mess there. That's. Hey, listen. Sometimes you gotta make a mess to make a party, right? That's got to be a saying somewhere. Up next, your heavy cream. Pretty hype about that because this heavy cream was gonna go to waste. I used it for a cocktail. If you checked out my earlier video on Valentine's Day, and I'm happy that it's back. So we're gonna want 3.25 ounces of that. Ooh, almost. There we go. Put that in there. Put it into a shaker with ice, and mix that John up. Snap that up. You gotta shake it with like some type of like beat or something. I don't know. You gotta shake it with like I don't know how. One time I'll get that elbow right, but until now, jeez Louise. All right, it's done. Huh, that was ridiculous. Anyways, you pour that in your cute little glass. Make sure you strain it out. It's gonna look a little creamy, a little creamy. All right, chill. This is a tiny glass, so you might serve more than one serving. You top it off with a little bit of nutmeg, right? Isn't that cute? A little dessert drink with some nutmeg. All right, try to be smooth with it. There we go. Beautiful. All right, I'll be right back and get this money shot, and then we'll try it out. Banana Alexander. All right, so just like that, you have a Banana Alexander ready to drink. We'll try this out. Hopefully this is not a flop, just like this movie, right? Here we go. Cheers. Enjoy. Well, not very banana tasting, but it's kind of expected because Henny's pretty strong. But it tastes really smooth, though. It's a very nice, soft drink. Maybe it's not supposed to taste like a banana. Maybe it's just because the ingredients is a banana liqueur. Either way, though, I give this drink a pretty decent score. I've noticed I haven't rated the drinks that I've made for my cinema cocktails. So I'm rating this drink right now. Give it a 7.5. If I were to rate the movie though, I'm gonna go ahead and give the movie. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give it like a 4.3. I know it sounds terrible out of 10, of course. I know that sounds really bad, but I hope you know, like, it's just my first watch of it. Maybe my second watch, I'll maybe enjoy it a little bit more. But that movie really let me down, man. So I'm gonna have to go. 4.3 on that. And cheers. This has been Cinema Cocktails. Hopefully you like this little shortened, high sped up video. I went straight to the point, in and out. That's right. And try making this on your own. It's not that hard to make. Van Alexander. Take a little, like, good night drink for yourself, alright? It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. Movie did not grow on me, but this drink will grow on me, for sure. Alright, this has been Cinema Cocktails. Watch the rest of my videos. Like, subscribe, share. Hope you enjoy this style of content. I'm trying to see what sticks, what doesn't. Right now, shortened videos are definitely much better than 20-minute videos. So, we'll see how that goes on from here on out.